What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Good, the Bad and the Stupid. It's Tuesday the 22nd of September. The Morons are back. That's the news of the day. The Morons are back. Not you, of course. Not me. Although it is me because I've just recorded this once and I've had to stop halfway through when I realised that I wasn't recording. So it's a common mistake. So I'm having to go through these like it's the first time I've said it. Don't you worry though. It'll still be just as interesting and just as entertaining. But anyway, yes, the Morons are back, and you know why? Because they're clearing out the toilet roll shelves again. They're emptying the toilet roll shelves. The toilet roll shelves. I've even been down there to see it. I've had to see it with my own eyes, only because I was in there. I wasn't going for toilet roll. I might add, but there was people with trolleys full of the fucking stuff again, and you just got to think, you know, you just. Some people are just born to be stupid, and you're easy to spot. You're easy to spot, and you're probably you're the one who's going to be fighting over the toilet roll again. You know, like in the aisle where it's the last one, and the fucking fighting each other. I'd rather wipe my ass on a fucking carton of brown sauce than fucking have to, or a carton of milk or something, rather than fight over the last toilet roll. I'll just, I'll diversify. I'll go and buy a notepad. Or I'll go and buy every single newspaper in England. That's toilet roll from fucking front to back, and you'll get a pair on the Sun. You'll get a pair of tits off page 3 to wipe your ass with. Not that you should, but I'm on about that's the kind of newspaper that it is. Anyway, but so they're back. We've only been announced that we're going to be having shorter pub hours till 10 o'clock, and 6 people in a room. We haven't done a full lockdown yet. But people are starting to fucking shit themselves, literally. Who misses? Right, then we're the aliens are going to just all those people. They're going to come down. They're going to kill you like cannon fodder for the aliens. We're going to just push you out. But the aliens have come. We're going to say, right, you're going to need toilet rolls. Everybody needs toilet rolls, 100%. So when they go out and run out to the shops to get them, the aliens can zap you all, or the War of the Worlds. But because the aliens are coming, and we've just been told that there's it's my favourite topic. This is Mars has joined the list along with Venus that they think now that there's definitely going to be life on there. I mean, you can't see any. There's no life as in there ain't no cars or no bars. There's no bars on Mars or cars on Mars. I don't think anybody's out like on that road. Everybody's got a road in their town where all the pissheads go, all the hen parties, all the stag parties, where it's just drunk street and everyone's getting hammered. I don't think there's any of those places on Mars. I don't think it's the life as you know it. I don't think they're as clever. Not as clever because we're dumb. We're clever, but apparently we're not as clever as aliens, according to some scientists. Although these particular the life, I reckon there's life on Mars. It's going to be shit critters, isn't it? Under the, all like them ones on Mad Max. The people who live underground, who they pop up and they've got like those telescopic eyes, or they can look through. It's like sandy desert or some shit like that, innit? But yeah, it'd be good if there is life. We should get up there and check. But they reckon there might be some lakes underneath the surface on Mars. So how they're going to check that without being there, who knows? But then again, we're looking for little critters and stuff on Venus and Mars, or little, like bacteria type stuff. But then there's a guy here who said that an alien was shot dead at a US military base, and he was like a walking, talking. He was shot dead by a retired Air Force intelligence officer, and apparently he said that UFOs were buzzing around like mad. And then the officer saw a thin and grey brown creature appear next to his car, and he popped a cap in his ass a few times, and then a special team came to mop up the mess and sort it out. So like the Men in Black came to sort it out. Sounds like a fucking homeless guy to me. Sure the guy wasn't tapping on your window. Did he have like a card saying, "You got any money, mate?" Or was it a hitchhiker? Can you give us a lift? They're always a bit thin and grey. They're fucking skint. They've been sleeping on the street for years, so it might not have been an alien. But anyway, the story has been left as he is an alien. It just shows that there is a team to come and mop them up, or to sort out the situation. So, there's us out looking for bacteria, where the fucking real deal is actually coming down here, and we're covering it up. because there'd be panic stations when it happened. Imagine like all them fucking toilet roll. I've said this before, when the toilet roll people, imagine them hearing that there's fucking aliens coming down. It'd be fucking chaos. It wouldn't be just toilet roll. It'd be like, they'd be ripping, they'd be robbing, they'd be just running out, they'd be screaming. It'd be that scene on Airplane where when the plane's going down, or they say they haven't got a pilot, and everybody just starts going crazy on the film and in the aisles, and they don't know what to do, and all the tits are bouncing around and everything, and the jelly. It'd all be like that. Nobody will know what's going on. The people couldn't handle it. I could. You could. We're not stupid. But all the stupid people, they're just going to fucking run riot and not know what the fuck to do. So, yeah, well, as I said, they're the first ones who can take the fucking aliens' zaps, or push them out in front of the UFOs while we make a hasty exit out the back door. They can go and get fucking shot for being stupid. They can build themselves a barricade with toilet roll and see if it saves them. Jellyfish anyway. Jellyfish could... Oh, what's this one? Jellyfish. I'm not going to do that one. I'm going to do that. Jellyfish, I don't eat it, so it's not important to me. But jellyfish, of course I don't eat jellyfish, but you might be if you eat fish, because jellyfish could be replacing cod on the takeaway menu to protect endangered species. So cod now is obviously an endangered species because you're fucking killing the ocean. We're raping all the oceans. And now jellyfish is going to replace it because there's thousands of jellyfish because nobody eats jellyfish. So there's an over abundance of jellyfish because nobody wants them, and now they're going to put it on instead of cod. Who the fuck's going to eat that battered jellyfish? Jellied eels is tougher to push, and especially that stuff. What's that stuff you get in IKEA? The Swedish stuff is like herring. And it's all in a jelly, and it's you take the lid off that. That one smells like fucking. I tell you what, that smells like. It smells like it deserves to stay dead. It's the kind of thing that you could hide in like somebody's house and hide it behind somewhere. They would never find it, but it would just make the house reek. I think people do that, don't they? Hide a rotten fish behind the radiator or in somewhere, just to piss off the next people. That herring would destroy people, and I think people would think it was somebody's underwear. That's how. So you could hide it in the right person's, and it would kill their relationship. Let's put it that way. But anyway, yeah, jellyfish. If you're into that sort of thing, that could be coming to a fish and chip shop near you. That'd kill the industry. That would. But then again, no fish in the oceans is going to kill the industry as well. So it all fucking lends itself. Spiders, how about spiders? That could go on a menu as well. Some countries eat it, don't they? Spiders and creepy crawlies. Tarantulas, see them, they fry them like crunching them like it's like what's it called? Like Kentucky Fried Tarantula. I don't think I'd want to eat it. Oranges could ward off scary spiders though, apparently, as the season hits. Top tips for keeping the eight-legged beasts at bay include squeezing orange juice on door handles and window frames, as they hate the fruit as well as vinegar. So you can. I saw some people putting conkers on their stairs, and that apparently keeps them away. But you want to have spiders in your house anyway. Spiders, they kill everything else. If you look at the Google, what a spider kills, or what a spider sorts out of your house. If you take the spiders out of the equation, you're going to be overrun with everything that the spider takes out of your house. And believe me, that ain't pretty. That's fleas, that's cockroaches, that's flies, that's whatever, any other creepy crawlies, fucking centipedes, whatever. I don't know what else. Slugs. I don't think it's slugs. I don't think even a spider can fucking handle eating a slug. But believe me, there's about 10 different ones on the list, and they're coming for you if you don't have the spiders. So you got to pick your monster. But I've got to admit, some spiders are just too scary to the little ones. I saw one was dropping down off my tap earlier. It was just cute. There's nothing, not dangerous at all. But one of them big ones that's as big as your hand, and it's hairy. You can see the hairs on it, and you can see all its eyes. No, he's not. He's not my pet. He's not like a pet. He's gonna fucking. And plus, I'm not up on my dangerous spiders, and you don't know which one's coming out of your fruit, and he's come from Brazil. These ones that bite you and One that you have your leg off. Another one, he can either kill you and give you a hard, or give you a hard on. So if you get a hard on, or if you get a random hard on, or like, then obviously that's the good side of it. But also it can give you a heart attack. So you still got to get yourself to hospital and go, look, I've just got a hard on out of nowhere. I don't know why I've got it, because I wasn't feeling horny. Maybe I've been bitten by a spider. They check you over and go, no, you wasn't bitten by a spider. You must have just, you must have fell asleep or something and got one of those hard-ons in the night when you, when you fall asleep and you, I don't know. There might be women listening to this. I'm not going to delve too deep into those deep, dark secrets. The guy who, I tell you what, this guy had a hard-on, and he had a hard-on not because of anything sexual. He had a hard-on because he won 161 million pounds on the Euro Millions. That is hard-on material. I'm sorry, but it'd be very hard to come down off that high. I don't think a hard-on would fucking even touch. He probably was just couldn't get one after that. He probably just fucking killed it. Probably burst the blood vessel. Apparently, he was spending £100,000 a week. Killed him in the end. How long did he have it? 2011. So he's had 9 years of fucking total absolute fun. £100,000 a week, blowing it. He's dead now at 71, but that is a guy who had a fucking lot of fun. He was in the horses, into his football team. He was probably into a few places that he shouldn't have been, but him and his wife fucking had a great time and bought £1 million house, holidays. You want to fucking have a party, and he's gone early, but he could have fucking gone 10 years later and still been scrimping and saving, and like with next to no money. As soon as you get the money, blow it, have fun. You never know what's around the corner, even if it does kill you. Call your dealer, call your bank manager, call your jeweler. Some guys, these guys are going to make unfortunately, some James Bond guns were nicked off the set. But they were props, and they were nicked at a house raid in Enfield. And the props off the thing, they'd be worth a fortune, because they keep going up in value, them sort of things. But because they've been registered as stolen, you can't do anything with them, can they? So the people who stole them, there's nothing they can do. They can't sell them, but they can sell them to somebody else. But they can't put them in an auction, which is where they're going to get their money, because as soon as you do that, they were stolen. So therefore, they stolen property. The money gets taken off you, and the guns get took off you. So unfortunately, you're sitting on a fortune that you can't do nothing with. That has got to be a big pisser. You got to start taking loans out against them, ain't you, or something like that, and then run off. Or you just sell it to a collector, but you're not going to get anywhere near the money that you would get in the auction. The best thing is to do, here's my advice, if you're watching and you've got those guns, get in touch with the person who owned them and say, look, you're never going to see them again unless we agree to sell them and split the money. And we'll do it that way, and you can have half of something or half of nothing. Which one do you want? And, try and get him on board that way. In fact, don't you do it. Get a mafia kingpin involved and just say, if you go to the police, I'm also going to kill you or break your legs. So there's no other option that you can, pull out of the deal. And then you got it worked out then. I'll tell you what, there you go. I'm like marriage counselling for criminals. That's where I'm coming in now. Right, where we're going to... Sweet Tooth guy, I talked about these the other day. I don't like Oreos. No fan of Oreos. And this guy's just won the World Oreo Eating Championships. Of course there's an Oreo Eating Championships, because there's a fucking championship for any old shit thing. And now there's an Oreo Eating record. And he's at 141 of them in 5 minutes. At a pub in Stockton. So he ate 2 at a time, and apparently he must have downed a pint afterwards, because his mouth would have been dry as a camel's sandal, I'm going to say. But there you go. If you feel like, if you're an Oreo lover and you're not very sporty, but you've always fancied being good at something, you're sitting on the sofa and you're thinking, all I do is eat biscuits and watch the telly. There you go, you got a calling. You don't have to choose Oreo. Someone's just created that. Why don't you just be a fucking digestive eating champion? Be a Garibaldi eating champion. Be a custard cream eating champion. Just be the champion. Be the best at what you do. Put it out on YouTube. He's going to make it in the paper, and I might just talk about it on this podcast. to nobody because nobody listens apart from the aliens. Right, last one I'm going to do, I think. Or was that one the last one I was going to do? A Polish cockerel named Stevie Wonder has been rescued by the SPCA in Dundee. The stray was found with his feathers missing. He's now been recovered. His name was what's it? Well, doesn't say, but his name was Stevie Wonder. Well, was he blind? Was he black? What was it? Did he have braided hair? Did he sing? What was the reason for calling him Stevie Wonder? There's got to be some link at the very least. Maybe like it was a blind, and he sounded like very soulful, very funky chicken. I'm going to call him. But anyway, it's a good name. That's brilliant. You know what I mean? That's a good name. I don't like people who call their fucking dogs Dave and shit like that. But calling a chicken Stevie Wonder, that's got to be up there. I think I might, if I ever get a pet, I might even call it James Brown. James Brown the parrot. That's my that's what I'm. Or the tortoise. What could I have? Elvis the tortoise. That'd be a good one. We've already had Elvis the fox. I spoke about. Or Fonzie the ferret. There's a good one. Right. I could go on for ages with that, but I'm going to leave it. So hopefully you've enjoyed it. Do another one tomorrow. See you later. Bye.